Hey everyone, thanks for checking back into the channel. This is going to be a relatively short video, just spending a few minutes talking about Arken Optics Halo rings in the 34 millimeter size. Here I have a set of the low rings, which are measured out at a 0.92 inch in this area. I also have a set of the Arken Halo 34 millimeter rings in a medium, which is a 1.26 inch, this area here. Now, I don't have a set of the highs here because it's relatively an uncommon situation to need to run the highs on any rifle. So I'm going to talk a bit about the lows and the mediums. Now, for the guys who are relatively new to getting into precision optics or mounting optics in general, the 0.92 is this measurement right here. So I'm going to set this low ring here and the 1.26 on this medium. I'm going to set these two next to each other for comparison. And you can see really easy when you take a set of the lows and a set of the mediums, you put them next to each other, the height difference. And there's a lot of questions people ask. Should I use lows or should I use mediums for my setup? Is it going to clear the pick rail? Is it going to clear the barrel? Well, this is a visual to help you out. I can say in most cases with the SH4 Gen 2s, just about every application out there, if you don't have a barrel guard or a shroud like on an AR setup of some sort, the low rings are going to work for you. The medium rings are what you're kind of going to have to run if you often have a EP5 or a rifle that has some sort of a shroud or a covering on your barrel. The situation as far as people wondering, is the body of my scope going to hit my pick rail? Now here's a little bit of a footage I can show you of a set of medium rings on a Remington 700, and you can see there is a huge gap between the bottom of the scope and the pick rail. We got lots of room here, and looking at the bell. Now I've got this running a certain height here so I can move the scope forward and back, get proper eye relief for my stance. Now this next video shows the setup of a low set of rings run on a SH4 Gen 2. And you can see the body of the scope and the erector mechanism sticking out the bottom still does clear the pick rail. So in setups like this with no cover over the barrel, running a SH4 Gen 2 with a smaller bell up front, you can get away with using these low rings many of the times, or I'll go as far as saying most of the time, these low rings are what you're going to be able to run. So I hope this was some useful content for some of you guys that are looking to get your new Arken set up and you're unsure if you should be getting the low rings or the medium rings, because in most cases, I'm pretty sure these lows are going to work for you. So thanks for checking back in. Keep on shooting.